Hi guys, so this is a princess dart gown, a first wrapper, a rose and some beads to spice it up. If this sounds like what you're interested on, join me in the video. Let's get started. Alright guys, we are starting with the skirt part first, okay? Then I roll a straight line. That line will now serve as my waistline, okay? Then I move down to my hip line. I use a 9 inches for the hip line. After that, I will roll my nail line. After rolling my nail line, I will impute the full measurement, which is 46. Sorry, it's not showing. This is the lining part of the clothes. I'm drafting on the lining part. I did not draft on the legs part, okay? I will use the lining part to cut on the legs fabric, okay? Then the next thing now is to put my circumferences. My waist circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. My hip measurements, my hip circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. Then my knee measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. Then I also impute on the full length. Sorry, the camera is not showing up to that part. I didn't notice it, okay? Sorry. Then I now connected all the lines together to form my skirt. Alright, this skirt I did not put any darts. I will not be using any darts for this skirt, please, okay? There will be no darts on the skirts. Once I'm done with this, I have now cut that. Okay, for the back panel, I place the front part on the back panel, okay? Then I mark out for the hip. Then I did that also for the waist. For the hip, I did 2 inches. For the waist, I did 1.5, and the waist part I did 1.5. Then I now connected the lines together straight 1.5 to the hem of the skirt. Then I now cut everything out. Moving on to the upper part, I rolled a line. That line would serve as my shoulder line, okay? Now I'm marking 2 inches for my zipper allowance, okay? Then I will go down 8 inches, then 11, then now the full length of the back part, okay? After that, I will put my shoulder measurements 8 inches, that's 16 by 2, then 2 inches for my neck width, 2 inches for my shoulder slant, then 4.5 for my neck width. Alright, then I connected that to my chest line. I am moving and divided by 2. Then I connected them together after imputing my bust circumference on the chest line, okay? Then I'm marking out my darts now. Now moving a 5 inches from the darts leg. I use a dart bust span of 4.5. That's what I use there, okay? I impute my circumferences, okay? That's my waist circumference divided by 4. Then I now put back my 1 inches dart and then 2 inches for the allowance, okay? That's the sewing allowance. Then I connected the lines together and I can now impute my neck depth. I used 2 inches for the depth and 4.5 for the width, okay? Then I connected them and it's now time to cut. Oh, before I cut, I have to add half inches for joining the shoulders together. Then I now remember that I need to slant my back waist so that my zipper will lay flat, no bulky, nothing, so that it will just lay very flat, okay? sorry, excuse me, I went in by half and half again by the zipper part, then I cut it. The upper front part, I will a straight line. That line was serving as my shoulder line too. Okay, then I mark my chest line there, my bust point, my waistline, then the full length of the upper part. Okay, after that I will include my shoulder measurement. That's 16 by 2, which is 8. I went down by 2 inches, then 4.5 more my neck width, and I connected it together. Alright, I'm trying to create my armhole curve. Okay guys, I move in by quarter of the line, then I went in by half. I built my bust circumference divided by 4, then I connected it together. Don't forget that I moved in by half after getting the lines there. My bust that I'm using 4.5, okay, the same with the back. Then I went out by 2 inches on the side. I went out by 2 inches, then I went down by 1 inch and connected that. Okay, and it's for the bigger balls, you can use 2.5 or thereabout. Okay, all right. Here I was trying to check the type of dart I will use, if I should use princess dart or normal neck like that. Then I now concluded that let me use princess dart for the dress. Okay, then I divided the armhole into 2 after measuring it. I connect it to the line. Okay, connect it to the bust band that I have already drawn. Okay, then I went out by half inches. I did half inches. Okay, then I connected it to the line. Trying to make it look more okay. Alright, but don't worry, when I'm cutting it you'll see how I cutted it out. Okay, then I move out by 1.5 inches. Then I also move out on the chest line, which is the armhole line, by 1.5 inches, so that it will be more even. Then I did 7 here, 7 for the neck depth. Okay, 7 for the neck depth. I'm trying to create a sweetheart like 9. I did 3.5 and I curved it to the 7 inches that I want. But later I see that the 3.5 was not even what I wanted. Then I moved down a little bit. Okay, moved down a little bit. I later did 8 inches for the neck depth, like the sweetheart was. You see how it's on the video now. It's looking so okay. I did 8 inches. I'm trying to make all the lines more even. Now I input my waist measurement, then input my waist measurement there. Okay, I cross checked my dart, then I put back my dart of 2.5 inches. I later went out on the center part by half inches. Okay, then I connected everything together. Right. Okay, I'm now adding half inches for the sewing allowance. Like when you join the shoulder to the shoulder, you need half inches to join them together. Then I now cut everything out. I cut. Watch me closely so that you see what I'm cutting up. Please guys, my chalk is not showing so well. Watch me, you see how I'm cutting everything now. Okay, Alright guys, so please while cutting your princess dart, please don't forget to notch your bust point, okay? In every other dart, not just princess dart, both normal bustier and all other darts, okay? And this video is now becoming too long, so after cutting this lining part, I now have to trace it out on my legs material and also cut lining for it, okay? And the video is too long. I think we will continue in the sewing video in our next tutorial. Bye.